Long before Socrates, long before Plato, a solitary figure walked the deserts of Persia and claimed to hear the voice of truth. It was me, Zarathustra, or Zoroaster.
Unlike the poets of Greece or the myth-makers of Babylon, Zarathustra offered something radical: the idea that the world is not chaos, but a battlefield between two cosmic forces, truth and falsehood, light and darkness, good and evil. And every human being must choose a side. Zarathustra lived sometime between 1000 and 600 BCE. The details of his life are uncertain, but his message was unforgettable. He rejected the old rituals of animal sacrifice, the worship of many gods, the blind repetition of tradition. Instead, he preached that there was one supreme creator, Ahura Mazda, the Lord of Wisdom, and that this God was good, just, and pure. But Ahura Mazda was opposed by Angra Mainyu, the spirit of lies, chaos, and destruction. Humanity stood in the middle, free to choose truth or falsehood. For Zarathustra, morality was not given by chance or by birth, it was a choice. Every thought, every word, every action tilted the balance of the universe. His teaching was simple but profound. Good thoughts, good words, good deeds. Unlike the fatalism of many ancient religions, Zarathustra insisted that humans were not slaves of the gods, but participants in a cosmic struggle. Responsibility was ours. This vision was more than religion, it was philosophy. He framed existence as a battle between Asha, order, truth, justice, and Druj, deceit, corruption, chaos. Kings, priests, and ordinary people alike were called to align with Asha through honesty, justice, and care for the world. Even the natural world, fire, water, earth, was sacred to be protected, not defiled. In Zarathustra's words, we hear echoes of modern ethics: the fight against corruption, the responsibility to protect the environment, the call to live truthfully.
Though born in ancient Persia, my ideas spread far beyond. Scholars see my dualism echoed in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, the battle between God and Satan, heaven and hell, light and darkness. Centuries later, philosophers would draw on me too. Nietzsche chose me as the voice of his most radical philosophy, recognizing me as a prophet who confronted humanity with ultimate choices.
Even today, his vision of ethics based on truth, responsibility, and free will feels urgently modern. Zarathustra was more than a prophet, he was a philosopher of responsibility. He did not speak of endless rituals or blind obedience. He spoke of the human power to choose. He once declared,
"Listen with your ears to the best things. Consider with a clear mind, each man for himself."
Perhaps that is why his voice still echoes across the centuries, because he was the first to remind us that truth and falsehood are not abstract. They live in us, in every choice we make. And that philosophy at its heart is not just about what we know, but about how we live.